Go ahead and hit your normal serve.
Okay.
Well, with the way you're hitting these now, serves shouldn't be a problem. Like, it isn't your weakest point. You do a good job. You add topspin. I see your grip.
Yeah,
you change
it's pretty
your grip.
much a...
Yeah, you definitely change your grip. So, which is exactly what I do. Like, you should change your grip with serves.
Okay.
To give you that extra topspin.
Yeah.
As well as you're closed, which I think it's personal preference whether you want open or closed, but I think closed is a lot better. Or semi-closed, which is like this. When you had the ball, you held it out in front, you loaded. I actually saw you bend your knees the way that I wanted you to do it.
So you know I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Just not up there.
Yeah. So I know you know how to do it. And then you push through, which is perfect. So when I hit my serves, I'm up here, whatever, I do my routine. My weight's on my front, I load to my back, I toss, and as soon I'm pushing all the way through, and I'm gonna follow through into the kitchen, or into the baseline. So I do my serve, follow through in here, and you have enough time. It's gonna take them 3 seconds to get it back. That's enough time to go like, you know?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for more power, just rip through it and fully push through.
And are you flicking your wrist at the end, or
Yes.
you?
Yeah, if you look over here, if you come over here, you'll see my wrist lags. So when I make contact, it's not like this.
Yeah.
It's more like
Yeah.
my wrist lags behind.
Lag behind.
There, that's a good serve. And you notice it sounded different.
Yeah,
It sounded high pitched. Try to hit the back line. I don't care if you make it or not. Just try to hit the back line.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 5 feet in.
Okay.
There. That's a good serve. You can hit it harder than that.
Okay.
I know you can. Yes. I'll take that.
So you prefer not to hit it very low. The higher, the better?
Yeah. That's just pushing the limit of what you can do.
Okay.
For sure. What I see in it, and it's probably just like the backhand dink, where it's just habit right now. But you have a habit to slice too much on your counter.
Okay.
If you think about it, the balls are coming hard, so I'm hitting it straight at your chest, and you slice a ball. Now your paddle, you introduce another plane, so you have now, instead of just an x-axis, you also add a y-axis. Now you're hitting it down, and it has slice, so it has less margin to go in the court.
Yeah.
Because you can slice balls long, and they'll just, laser through. I want you to snap your wrist, so break it back, and then push it forward when you make contact with it.
Okay.
I'm obviously gonna be in my ready position. You hit it right at me. I'm gonna drop my wrist back and flick through. All right, speed one up.
Okay. But you're following through. It's flat and you're following through, giving it some pace.
Yep. There, that had slice.
Did it?
So, yeah, that had slice. But good shot. There, I'll take it. Still slice. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Also, your paddle face is a little open. All you have to do is drop and close it a little bit.
Do I switch my grip or I just do this?
Just drop your wrist down.
Okay.
That'll help a lot. Yep, I'll take it. There we go.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Okay. Nice, that's it. So now, let's do, I'm gonna mix up my speed up spots. Now, I'm gonna go body or line.
Okay.
So you have to cover
So
both.
same thing?
Yeah. Just feed a dink here, and I'll speed up. I can either speed up basically anywhere except your right shoulder.
Okay, so how do I, on this, is it the same, am I doing the same flick down?
Now this is where a twoey becomes very important, because twoeys are very helpful to cover line, because like I'm set here, I can cover this easily, but as soon as it comes here, if I'm hitting the ball to the side, there's no leverage to counter the ball. So
what'd I do?
Try to hit that triangle in the middle.
I want to try to hit the inside the court somewhere.
Got it. Yeah. Got it. It's about this way.
Okay. Okay, got it. If you toss me a few, go ahead, toss me two. You'll see, even though it's right, even though I'm gonna hit the same ball, my legs are also gonna be engaged. I'm gonna load a little bit with my right, swing through and go back to the middle. And I'm also gonna tighten my core. So then when I swing through, it gives me a bit more control. Right here, like this. So you're loading.
It seems like you're barely doing anything, but it has power.
Yeah, your backswing still shouldn't be behind your body. Your backswing should still only be to the side up to this point, because when I'm up to this point, I can hit a home run. Like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna load to the side, pretend you're like unsheathing a sword.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Right there, and then you're gonna push through, and you're also gonna shift your core and both your arms, but it's not gonna be all your arms.
Okay.
Because right now, when you toss, your arms were just doing all the work.
Oh yeah.
Your arms were just like this.
Exactly how I looked.
Yeah.
Except not as good. Okay.
One thing that would actually really help with this is just using your left hand a lot more. With your twoey, it's 70% the offhand that does the work. So right now, it obviously, because you're being so strong and structured with your arms, I can tell that it's mostly your right hand and your left hand's just there for the ride.
Yep.
It should be opposite. Where your left hand is doing all of the work.
So why don't we work on a speed up, my speed up. Off of a dead dink or something like that.
Okay.
See what I'm doing right or wrong with that.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll hit you a backhand dink.
Okay.
And then a forehand speed up.
Okay.
And just play it out.
Okay.
You got it, yeah. Nice. For the most part, you pivoted correctly, you know, because you want to get around the ball, so when you're hitting a forehand speed up, you're dropping your right foot to then get around it, bend, push through it, and then go back to base. One thing that I think could definitely help is just you turning over the ball correctly.
Okay.
Or getting a bit more topspin. Because on a lot of these speed ups, they're a little bit flatter.
Yep. Is that dropping the paddle?
That's my point. So instead of you hitting your speed up like out here, I want you to drop your paddle face a little bit more.
Okay.
Because the more you drop your paddle face, the more topspin you can put on it. Just here, you can add some, but here, you can add even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not much I can do with that. There. You were ready, a little late, but.
A little late.
Yeah. Just. Good shot. All right, two more.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay.
Those
that
are
helps.
good. Yeah, for sure.
Whenever I'm speeding up, I just either need to go right here or down there. Really?
Yeah, just middle or cross, and I mean, yeah, it's not about the pace, it's about the place.
Yeah. Okay.